Well, we are live on Yonkers Voice.
Okay.
First, before we start, tell me about your name.
My name is Oriel Ceballos. So my name is Hebrew, or basically it means God's light. El is God, or is light. So I'm out here just spreading my light. Just my name. I'm from Panama. Grew up in Brooklyn. You know, I'm 38 years old.
Now,
That's me, bro.
Oriel, tell us your story. Tell us about your art.
So my art is really born out of like 10 years of educating on a college and K through 12 level. So I went to Princeton to study theology. I went to Brooklyn College to study psychology, and then I went to Columbia to study education. So for me, when I became an artist, thank you. It was more about becoming a voice, a catalyst in the streets that would allow me to amplify my voice. And what better way than through art? Yo, feel free to pick up the cook too and get comfortable. There you go, my man. So these are all personalized signs, all that stuff. Can I take a photo with you?
That's
quick. Hold on, I want to like put some more love on that. Yeah, keep asking me the question.
Now, I see lots of work here. Some are yours and some are people that are your students.
No,
Is that it?
These are all of my work, but you have different artists.
Different artists in the park.
Yeah.
Now, I see the prices on your art. They differ from this much to that much.
Yeah.
If you buy it online, it's this much. If you buy it here, it's this much.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it and how can they find your art online?
So you can find my art by just Googling OR1EL, or just Google my name, OrielCeballos.com. And that will take you to everything that I do. The price for me, it's like I can price my art at a price that's unreachable. But in the streets, I come to connect and to share love. So why meet me here if you're like, hey, is it online? Yeah, same price, go buy it online. So for me, I'm from New York, man. Like, people know when the art is good, they respect it. And for me, a price doesn't devalue my art. So I'll sell it for 60, sell like 10 in an hour, and just go about my day. You feel me?
Now, tell me about the inspiration behind your art.
Yeah, the inspiration behind my art stems from just me reading over like, so I have a collection of like 10,000 books. I went to Princeton and graduated at the age of 24 and started teaching at Columbia. I was dead set on being a professor, but I grew up in Brooklyn, came here when I was 7 from Panama, and wasn't always like, you know, a nice guy, let's say. But when I switched it up, it was like, I just kept going and I started writing. I studied with Cornel West and Toni Morrison. So if you know these artists, these scholars, they write a lot about critical theory. And so I started to understand that we are all stuck in a box, and so I moved to art. Yo, the messages stay dope, bro.
All right, man. Thank you.
Much love.
Give it a minute, is signing something that you just sold.
It's personalizing. So they're all signed, archived, but for me, personal, like, even if I have 100 people, or I'm not about like, you feel me? Like, if they walk away, that's fine, because it's about this dude. He just paid money, and I want his grandkids to have it. I want this to be so meaningful that he'll pass it down. If his house is burning, he'll run it back.
Now, any piece here of your art relates to your life? Is that anything here? It's an expression of your life?
Yeah.
What? Give me an example of something. And what does it mean?
So like, I'll take this piece for example. You know, like all of them to a certain degree, right? Because I've done it, like the Malcolm X, I resonated a lot with it. But let's take this piece for example. Like I came to America like from a place that to me was like healing in the sense that I knew my neighbors, I knew your grandmothers. Like kids didn't really fucking do criminal shit or get into fights. And I moved to Brooklyn and had to be tough. So here's a kid, like I was already tough, but it's like now I gotta survive. So I had to like, I think what tends to happen in society, let's take a photo. What tends to happen in society is that I'll take a photo of you. You become cold and you shield yourself, and a lot of young kids, especially men, boys, they don't become lovers, and I mean lovers of life because of the macho-ness that we have to endure as a kid. So that's what that piece is about. So that's like me right now. Like, what's your name? Yo, connect with me after. You know, it's kind of fast here. I love things to change you at the studio or the show. Yo, what's up, y'all? If you have any questions, feel free to go through the stack.
So once again, Instagram, how can people find you?
At OR1EL. Oriel. And I appreciate you for taking the time to just archive what's happening in the streets for viewers that can't be there at Washington Square Park. When I travel, especially in Europe, every artist that I've met, Paris, Portugal, they mention this park, and I just never know how far what you're doing goes.
Now don't forget to follow Yonkers Voice on Instagram and Facebook.